Let's see.
There we
Can you
are.
hear me now at all?
There we
There you
are. I can
are.
hear you now.
Oh my gosh.
Down at the
This,
bottom, you should have some like scene selections. Like you
yeah,
could position the camera,
yeah,
like in or position our videos. Like put it like full side by side. There should be like a. There we go.
like that. There we go. Woo!
There we go. Now we're
This
styling.
is ridiculous. I feel like the biggest moron on the face of the planet. I
That's all
swear.
right. Live streaming is
I've
it,
had butterflies that are pterodactyl size, like for the last hour. Like, okay, how much of a retard am I going to look like today?
it's okay.
Seriously.
It's okay. It's all two steps. You're taking baby steps for progress, right?
Right, right.
We're
I
here
mean,
now.
I even tried hooking up my earbuds to see if I could hear better because I can't hear very well from the computer. That didn't work. And anyway, so it's just a huge learning curve.
Yeah,
However, the one grateful thing for today, I have this light here that's so bright you can't even see my wrinkles.
there you go.
That's
Microphone.
the glorious part.
So yeah, restream is going to be a little bit easier for you to manage. It's a lot easier. Look, Ash Max in there, so we'll be able to see the comments on the side, and you don't have to watch from YouTube. Everything will just be right here
Okay, so see, I don't even have a spot that shows a chat box on here
on
at
the right.
all.
You'll see design. You see all that stuff. There should be a chat box option.
Oh, yep, there it is. Hey, there it is.
Styling.
Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Well, everybody probably was like, yeah, this isn't even going to happen, so whatever. But it's good to get on here and get the experience and figure out the system so that I know what I'm doing.
I've been telling you, we've been doing live streams for 2 years, and it's still a shit show.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy.
But
Um,
you'll have a lot more success with this program. I think OBS is just a little bit complex. We'll
It
be
was,
using.
and this one was like it was easier to send you a link to invite you,
Hmm.
um, and all the stuff seems to be a little bit easier from there.
Yeah,
But
we'll use OBS when we do that thing we were talking about,
yeah,
because we'll have multiple cameras, and it's going to be a lot easier to do it that way. But
that'll be so cool.
for the single camera and guests, this is the easiest.
Cool,
So look
cool.
at you. You're live now.
Look at that. Hey, and it was relatively painless. Not so much. How was your Halloween party?
That was fun. It was very fun. It
Oh,
was
good. Perfect
not
weather.
not not as big as we expected, which is actually really good. I didn't. I was. We were anticipating 50 people and ended up being just over half of that. So, which is absolutely fine by me.
Oh, that's a good size though.
But it was a good time.
Yeah, it gets much bigger than that, and it becomes pretty chaotic.
Hmm. And
No
that's to
fun.
put it nicely.
Cool, cool. Well, we've got my husband and Ash on here, so we we so I don't know if I should even show stuff. I don't know if I should go through. I mean,
Do
it'll
it.
record on our page on the page,
And
right?
it saves on the page, yeah. And then it's just about getting it out there and getting the lives out there and getting your content out there.
Yeah.
Just to attract more people to your stream, and we can do that via the Shrek and Rec show. We can have you on there again and get some of these pieces next Saturday if you want.
Yeah. I got quite a few subscribers, which is nice. And then again, it's just creating that recurring same time whatever so that people know when you're going to be there and what to expect
Consistency is
you.
key in
Yeah.
the realm of YouTube and Facebook lives and all that stuff. It's very important. So we were lucky enough to have a larger following on Instagram than on Facebook, and then told all of them we're going to YouTube, and actually use Facebook as a transition to YouTube, because we would dual stream from Facebook and YouTube, and then slowly convince everyone to come over to YouTube.
Oh, cool, cool, cool.
So we were lucky there. But so just starting out on YouTube, it's Reels, and Ash Mac is going to be in Australia.
Oh, cool. Cool. A really good friend of ours, not a really good friend of ours, a guy that I've bought a lot of rock from. He owns the Comet mine in Australia where they mine the boulder opal.
Oh, nice.
And that's actually Emma's favorite stuff to cut. And man, it's pretty. But oh, he shows pictures and videos on Facebook when he's over there of the creatures, the spiders that are the size of
Oh,
a freaking tire.
yeah, that live out there. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the bats and the snakes and all of the crazy stuff. I watch it and I'm like, yeah, I have no desire to go to Australia.
No,
Zero,
no. We'll visit
zero,
very
zero.
quickly and drive and get right back. But yeah, I would for your YouTube, I would really focus on content, creating content. Like actually, I don't. Okay, you're going to be
Like
creating
your
content. But I
shorts
mean,
or
what you're
whatever.
doing,
Yeah,
creating stuff, doing content
yes.
of that.
I've been working on those. I have a couple I'll get up this week, just process videos of things that I've been doing and stuff like that, which have been
That's
good.
really fun thing you can do is snag a webcam that has AI tracking
Uh-huh.
and let it track you while you're recording. Let it track you while you're doing the whole process,
Oh,
right?
cool.
And then you can take 5-second clips and you can have content for many videos or
Right.
reels.
I got one of those things that I can attach my phone to that I wear like a harness, and I've
All
been
right.
putting that on. It has a head one, but that would mess up my cool hair, so I can't wear
Right.
that
We don't
one.
we don't want that.
No, my hair is my thing. So anyway, but I gotta show you. So I'm really, 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 really excited about these because obviously they're your cool savage tokens. But like my dad was a crappy dad. He was. As a little kid, I wanted him to be a good dad and I wanted him to be my hero, whatever. He wasn't. He's been gone for longer than he was ever alive in my life. But so these for me are nostalgic. Zippo lighters. When someone opens one, I can smell
Yeah, the
him
fluid.
lighting his cool cigarette. And that was the brand, the KOOL.
Yeah.
Remember those?
Yeah.
I remember sneaking those as a kid and
I,
smoking the butts
I actually had a buddy over this weekend who smoked cools, and I'm like, wow, I haven't seen that in a long
in
time.
a long time. So yeah, whenever I hear anybody open a Zippo, that was my dad. He had that worn mark in his pocket from where he carried his Zippo. So these are
They're so
the
cool.
Zippo lighter. This one's brass, but then I also flame painted it, soldered on one of your Savage tokens, some silver and brass, stuff up at the top that says "Be a Savage" in the Nordic.
Nordic, yeah.
Yeah, and then the back is that.
Oh, that's so cool.
And it's funny because as I was working on these, Dane shared a thing on one of his stories of somebody, I don't know who it was. I saw it go by. So there's the brass one. And I don't know who it was. An artist somewhere was doing some Zippos and he was selling them. They were one of ones. And they had a fine silver token, kind of like yours. And then it had a little gold token at the top. And then there's this one, which is on the stainless
Do
with the
this real
turquoise.
quick, Audra. Can you go to your video settings?
Yeah.
Go to your video settings.
Let me look real quick here. Hold on.
Just for product display when you're
Okay.
showing it on camera. And then is there mirror camera there?
Um, I don't see it. I'm not upgraded to pro, and
That's
so I
okay.
don't
You would go just into your settings tab and there'll be it'll say
video.
video,
Uh-huh.
and then you'll see the input, the resolution, and down below it'll say mirror camera.
Yeah, it says it's on.
Turn it off.
Turn it off. Okay.
So now when you show the piece,
Uh-huh.
you're going to be able to read it on screen.
I like this better.
Yeah, I believe so. The lights kind of got it glaring, but you should be all right.
Okay. Is the light just too bright?
Yeah, the lights. There it goes. Yeah, the
Okay.
light's just super bright and giving it a glare.
Okay. I can
I'm
actually
gonna have to come over. We'll have to help you with lighting and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's another.
What's funny, so I was in the dining room. I had my setup in the dining room, and but I needed to be hardwired into the
Right,
internet because
right.
obviously that's where I was having so many problems. So if you can see behind me, I'm in a closet in our spare bedroom because there was an internet thing that I could reach in here. So I just set up all this stuff in here because I thought, okay, I can lock out Bridget, my bulldog, so you can't hear her snoring while I'm doing this because you do. And it's it's
The things you
insane.
got to do.
But anyway, so yeah, so on these lighters, here was my thing. And I want your input. They were cool as crap to do, and I love them. They're wild, and I want to do a bunch of them. And I want every one of them to be unique in its own way. I don't want to do multiples. I don't want to do two alike. But cost wise, it's like that one that Dane showed on his page. Did you see it?
Mm-mm.
I don't remember. I'll have to ask him who it was. The guy was selling them for $650, and I thought that was really high. Like, I want it to be the kind of thing where people want to have them
Right.
and they don't feel like they're getting screwed.
Yeah, I gotta find my lighter. I have a Zippo lighter like that with a skull on it. Like when it closes, the jaw lines up. It's super cool.
Oh, that's really cool. That's
Yeah,
really cool.
and I paid, and then it has like a buffalo nickel soldered to it, and I believe that's it. But it was like a investment casted skull that he soldered on there. So there was a bit of
Right.
work, and it was $600 as well.
Oh my gosh. I was thinking of doing these for 275.
You'll sell a bunch of them then.
And I want to put stones on some. I want to have different engravings on some. Like the stainless steel one. This one has the Kingman turquoise on it,
Mm-hmm.
on the stainless steel with the engraving, and the engraving on both of these is the same. And then this one just has these are brass to match the brass, and then silver, that fine silver to go with the fine silver that you had there.
Nice.
But I want to do them all a little bit differently because they're so cool. But
Yeah,
I don't want to charge people so much money that it makes me feel gross about it, because then I don't feel good about
yeah, I feel you. I have that same mentality. When I see some of my auctions go for what they are, like we've auctioned pieces, 1 ounce pieces for $1,000, and I'm like, I don't feel right. Like, and I appreciate you. I appreciate the customers that do that for me, but I end up sending them a bunch of extra stuff. Just
right.
it's mostly silver. Um,
Well, and don't you feel like when you feel good about what you're doing and what you're offering, it's so much more genuine
right,
than just
absolutely,
trying to rob people, take advantage of
exactly.
people's excitement or wanting to get it before somebody else, and then they have regret.
Right, you don't want buyer's remorse
No,
within your own product. Absolutely
right,
right.
right, right.
Yeah, and
So
that's
yeah,
exactly why I
so
do that too, so they don't have that remorse afterward. Because I know I remember buying silver early on and collecting it and getting it involved in the auctions, and you get emotionally invested into that auction because not only are you trying to get the piece, but now you're trying to beat the guy or the gal that's competing against you. It's
right,
like,
right. And we did Instagram sales for a few years, and there are people who take advantage of that with people. There becomes so much hype that people will pay a stupid amount of money for something that, if they're like, if you're buying stones and you're a jeweler and you're wanting to use those stones, you're not making any money on a piece of jewelry that just for the stone you ended up paying an ungodly amount of money for.
right,
Then you aren't making anything. And
right.
I just have never liked that.
Yep, that's good. That's integrity.
Yeah. Here's the
Um,
other one that I thought was so cool.
and
And
we could do
again,
some of those. Well, I'll get you some of those Semper
oh
Invictus.
yeah, those are going to be way cool. I have a really good idea for some of those. This one, um,
Oh, nice. Oh, that's that. You set that in the eye.
yeah, it's a Montana sapphire
Oh, nice.
set in there, just flush set. It turned out so cool.
That's awesome.
That was an interesting process. I've not done a lot of flush setting, and so that was interesting to learn how to
That's
do.
super cool.
But anyway,
Yeah,
well,
so
I have a ton of stuff. Maybe I'll just make posts and put it up, and and that
Why
kind of
don't you
thing.
make some content on your YouTube?
Yeah.
Show it, post videos. I can repost it to mine, and
Okay.
then let's have you on next Saturday on the Shrek and
Okay.
Rex show. Um, we'll put you on there and to build some content leading up to it, and then we'll use that platform to send more people your way, and
Okay.
they can come and see the content, and we can help cross promote.
Okay, my marketing guy, who is brilliant at that stuff, what we decided that we would do on my lives to keep it easy for me is I'm creating listings through my website for each of these things since they're kind of just one of ones. And
Hmm.
so if somebody wants it, we can just send them the link right then and they can buy it right from the link.
Okay. I also
Have you ever done it that way?
no. I created an invoicing program on Excel.
Ah,
Because we do several claims, we'll have 100 to 200 claims and multiples of each one.
right.
So we built a system on Excel that we actually sell that system too. So if it was something you ever interested in,
Oh,
I could
okay.
show you. It's a super cool program, and you have your customer, the CRM, all your customer information. Then you create a sales sheet. Then it makes a claim sheet because people will claim multiple pieces on my lives because we have offer multiple things.
Right.
Um, it'll create a claim sheet for them. Then you copy and paste them into an invoice and press email and save, and it emails and then saves it to my computer so I can keep it in my for taxes and stuff like that. So it's a pretty cool program,
Oh, that's really nice. That's really, really, really cool.
and it's
Awesome,
all
awesome.
like a super quick click of the button for the email and save. It actually email saves and prints a hard copy all in one button.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
So if
All right.
that's
Well,
something you were interested in,
this week then I'll get up some more content. I have videos for a whole bunch of the stuff that I've done, process videos. We'll get those up on YouTube, and then if you'll share them for me, that would be awesome. That would be fun.
yeah,
And then I'll plan on
absolutely.
next Saturday.
And then maybe I'll this week. It's hard for me. I'll take pictures of like the lighting setup that we use, and obviously you're in a closet, so you're not going to have the best lighting setup, but you can have it. You can have it on arms, that attach to a table or something like that,
Uh-huh.
and 'cause you want to get the overhead ones to reduce the glare from the face, and also the pieces because silver and all that stuff shines. So
It
it's so
does.
hard
I want to
to
get
take
another
pictures.
webcam as well, like you do. So how you have one that faces you and then one that faces down at your product. I think that that's cool.
I can send you links to what I have. It's all relatively cheap.
Yeah, I got a really nice
Inexpensive.
webcam off Amazon and I like it. It does a pretty good job. I figured if I got another one and just put it on a little pedestal.
Yeah, the one I have for product display, I think it was like $29.99. Oh, there she is.
You lost me a second.
Uh,
Am
Um,
I back
the
or
one I have
no?
for product. Yeah, you're there. Can you hear me? Hello?
Okay.
Do we lose you?
My connection's a little bit weird. Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Hello?
Dad, after you're done, can you help me with the Disney Plus?
Absolutely. It looks like we froze.
Just exit out and reach. There we go. Is she exiting out?
Yeah, it looks like she froze.
Yeah, after you're done, can you help me with my Disney Plus?